children lost, ensnared by a witch's binding spell. Jessiline, the awakened soul, yearns to escape and find a new home. Dare you join her and explore more?
Hey guys, it's Jessii Vee, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about a very disturbing creepypasta. So I just want you to be prepared because we are talking about the topic of the end of our days, if you know what I mean. I'm really feeling like I'm blending into this backdrop, the red, the flowers, wow. Totally did this on purpose. By the way, if you have not entered to win this backdrop, you just have to be subscribed here and then head over to my podcast channel, The Peculiar Place Podcast, subscribe there, and then just comment the black crow emoji on one of our recent videos. Also, because we're down to our last 50 or so Jessiline dolls, and like I said before, we cannot make these ever again because we're not working with the company who produced them anymore. So once Jessiline is gone, she's gone forever, which is like crazy for me to comprehend right now. So because we're down to our last amount, we have decided to do a bundle of our Coraline plushie and our Jessiline plushie. So if you get this bundle, both dolls are actually at a discounted rate, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna link it down below. And yes, Jessiline is still available to purchase separately if you want, but obviously once Jessiline's gone, the bundle will be gone, etc. Also, we have restocked the jumbo gummy ball, okay? So if you would like that, if you missed out last time, that is also linked down below. Okay, so let's get right into this creepypasta. This is about an email called chooseyourdeath@gmail.com. There's an email address that lets you decide how you want to die. Nobody knows how it works, and nobody knows why it's there. And it works fairly simply. All you have to do is send how you wish for your time on this earth to end, and it will grant that wish. You just don't know when. And you also don't have to be super specific in the email. You don't have to say who you are, where you live, no specific information. Somehow it just knows. And remember, once you send it, there is no going back. Some people wish to die peacefully in their sleep when their time comes. Some wish to die a hero in some way. And so there was this one unnamed user who decided to email this account and said that he didn't want to die painfully, and he didn't want anyone to weep over his death. Basically doing a favor for him and for his family so they wouldn't be in any emotional stress over his passing. And after he sent it, he did feel a little paranoid. Did he have 40 years left, or did he have a handful of days left? One day went by, then 2, then 3, then 4. And on the 5th day, he went to a family event for his brother's birthday, and everyone was laughing and having a great time. They had dinner and then cake and sang him happy birthday. And then afterwards, they were all sitting in the living room drinking champagne and talking, and this unnamed user was on the couch scrolling through his phone when a notification popped up. And he instantly went pale after reading this notification because he realized his wish came true earlier than he anticipated. And he suddenly wished that he had been a bit more specific with what he asked for. Because as he looked up at his happy family enjoying their time together, he knew that a world-ending meteor was headed towards Earth. And that's how this first story ended. So he had asked that he wanted to die quickly and not painfully, and he didn't want anyone to weep over his death. So if a meteor, a giant meteor, is headed towards Earth, it takes out people in the blink of a second. Is that a phrase? The blink of an eye? Less than a second? So obviously his family wouldn't weep and nothing would be painful. So he was not specific enough. Then there was another unnamed user across the world who had also found out about this email, and she always felt super anxious about death and wanted to ensure that she would have a good end to her life. So she sent an email stating that she would like to die in her sleep. And I feel like that's probably what most people want, right? But what I don't get is why these people won't add a little bit more to that email. Something like, I want to die peacefully in my sleep 50 years from now. So she sent it, and a day went by, and then another, and then another, and then a week went by, and another week. And on the 3rd week, her time came. One night as she was sleeping, she began to hear scratching on the other side of her closed bedroom door. And she opened her eyes, but she realized that she wasn't able to move her body at all. She could only move her eyes around the room. So she watched as her bedroom door slowly creaked open, and she watched as this long, skinny, gangly creature crawled across her bedroom floor, and it was making these like strange clicking noises that echoed through her soul. And then she saw it pop its head up at the end of her bed, and it slowly inched its way up over her covers, and she realized the only logical reasoning for this was that she was experiencing sleep paralysis. It then made its way up to her face, and its huge hand came up with its long fingers, and it slowly made its way down to her mouth, and then everything went black. So she asked to die in her sleep. And once again, like the other guy, was not specific, so she died in sleep paralysis, which you are technically sleeping for, which is terrifying. You're in this kind of like sleep-wake weird in between. And sleep paralysis is terrifying. I have experienced it before. I've made lots of videos about it before. It is not fun. It is not enjoyable in the slightest. That would not be a good way to go at all. So yeah, that's the end of that story. And obviously, this is just a creepypasta. No one knows how they're gonna die, when they're gonna die. The only one who knows is the man upstairs. And I think, what's that saying? Live every day like it's your last. And I think that's a good saying to go by because you just never know. So experience your life to the fullest and just enjoy every moment. I'm trying to end this video off somewhat positively, okay? Because it's a dark one. And don't email this email. I doubt it's even working because it's just a creepypasta, but just in case, don't email it, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's creepypasta. If you like me doing stories like this, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. And don't forget, if you would like the Jessiline and Coraline bundle, I love how that rhymes, I have linked it down below along with the squishy gummy ball, which we have just restocked in different colors. But yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Dive into Jessie's treasure trove, where every piece speaks mysteries. Jessie's oddities beckon. Get yours today.